Hi everyone, let's take a look behind the scenes of the Resilient Leader program and what you'll experience as a participant in this extraordinary community. So there are probably two key elements to focus on here, and the first one is the personal learning journey, what you'll experience as you go through your learning journey on the Resilient Leader program. So you'll see that there are 6 key pillars that we focus on, and for each pillar we're going to spend a focused period of time doing a real deep dive into the areas of knowledge, the strategies, the tools, the wisdom, the worksheets, the activities that you can acquire as you go through that learning. So there's the self-directed learning that you'll be able to participate in, and if we take a look at the time management one, you can see there's a whole range of courses that lessons that you'll be able to go through with it specifically around time management. Now, what's really beautiful about this online learning, which is unlike any other online learning you've ever done before, is that you will personally be attributed tasks to complete, and you'll be able to track these tasks. You'll also be tracking particular habits. So you'll see down here, this is where all your tasks are going to be collected for you to track and monitor, and your coach will also be tracking and monitoring those for you and supporting you to achieve those tasks. These are only visible to you and your coach. Down here, we've got the habits you're going to be tracking. Now, unlike your tasks, these are visible to everybody in the program. Why? Because this is how we're going to keep you accountable. When you have to display to others the habits you are trying to keep, it keeps you more accountable to that habit. We want to change your habits and hardwire you to some good ones. So this is a really, really powerful tool, and you'll be able to see your habits and the habits of others there. What's really important, what we recognize within this community is the community, and that's the second element that I want to share with you, how valuable the community is in sharing wisdom. I've learned from years of facilitated education and learning that most of the learning is in the room. Most of the knowledge and wisdom is within the room. That's where the magic happens. So you can see we've got a forum here where there's discussion topics here for each of the key pillars of learning, and people will be able to start conversation threads and ask questions. You'll be able to share your pictures, your files, even polls if you want to get advice and feedback from people on what direction to take or what you need to do. And you'll be able to follow those conversation threads. We also have here the Resilient Leader files, not like the X files, a little bit different. Now this is where you'll be able to upload documents, pictures, resources, anything you'd normally upload to G Drive or Dropbox or anything like that where you want to share it with others. And your coach will also upload documents and files and resources that are going to be useful in your learning. This is an incredible library of resource, and it will be constantly added to and updated. Now here we've got the worksheets and forms. As I mentioned, as you go through the course, you'll be given worksheets to complete and forms to complete. Now, this is different to any other online learning platform you've used before because these worksheets sit within the coaching portal. They are live and on this system. We will actually be able to track how much you've completed of the worksheets, and we're going to prompt you if you haven't completed them. So no more downloading PDFs that sit on your desk and you never get done, and your coach has to check in and see if you've done it, and you've got to scan it and send it back to them. Those days are gone. You're going to have incredible worksheets that you're completing online. We then have all the events coming up. Now, these are the live events. This is where you can really fast track your learning and development and further connect with your community. You can see that you can also sync it to your calendar so you never miss an appointment. So we will have time management masterclasses or stress management, whatever that pillar of learning is. And in those masterclasses, these are the live workshops. So you'll be able to ask questions about the learning, and this will support your self-directed learning as well. Some of it will be a refresher of what you're learning in the self-directed learning. Other parts will be new and innovative. You'll be able to go into breakout sessions with other leaders and brainstorm strategies and solutions. So it's a really powerful facilitated learning experience. And then we have the momentum coaching and support. Now we want to make sure that we're supporting people on their journey as they move through. And this is where you will come together with other participants in the program. You will be able to ask the coach specific questions about the challenges you're experiencing, or things that you want to troubleshoot, or flesh out and talk out things with the coach live on a coaching call. Plus you'll be hearing the coach working with others going through the same process, so you'll learn things you didn't know you need to learn. What's really beautiful about this process is you'll see there's an agenda. If we click on the agenda, you'll be able to see we're going to be asking people to track their wins. We will be monitoring these wins as well, because we want to see your success along the way and to show you the improvements you've made. We're going to be looking at, this is where we're going to review your homework and commitments. This is all of your tasks you're currently working on. And remember, only you can see your tasks, but the coach will be able to see yours specifically. And you can log any questions you want to ask of the coach before the meeting. That way the coach will be able to prepare solutions for you rather than scrambling on the call. They'll be able to upload any resources, tools, references or information, or look at anything that you've uploaded on the Resilient Leader files to be able to address for you. So it's a really time efficient way of being able to address things in that coaching call. So you can see here there's all the links to each of those sections on that coaching portal. Now this is specific to each individual. This is personal. This is only my platform. Only I can see all of these things. And then I've got links to the discussion forums here for me to be able to continue the public conversation. But if you want to have a private conversation with someone who is a resilient leader, then you'll be able to enter into a chat privately with that person if you've got questions you want to ask them, but you don't necessarily want it to be on the public forum, which is a really cool tool to be able to connect to your community. So you'll be able to see that we have here, for example, a person that you might want to connect with. If you click on See More, in this one, we don't necessarily have an example, but in others you will have. If I go to the coaches one, See More, you can see there's a little blurb and links to the website, Facebook, LinkedIn. So you can put in as much as you want in terms of what you want to show to the public about who you are. Brilliant networking opportunity. But let's go here. If we go to this person, I can actually start a conversation with this person. So you can see here's a comment I've done before as an example, but we start a chat and we can write, this sounds a little bit scammy, but how are you going? You might want to say, hey, I just wanted to ask you a question about a comment you made in the group coaching earlier on. So the beautiful thing is that you get notifications up here about chats or any new comments in the chat. So it's a great networking opportunity with other resilient leaders. So just in summary, this is your private coaching portal and it's specific to you and your learning experience. But you do have the opportunity to connect with an incredible community of leaders through public discussion forums and private chats. If you've got any questions about what you're seeing, please let me know, and we're looking forward to seeing you joining us on the Resilient Leader program.